to last year's RRQ. They loved hitting that C site. They love that they have a great idea of how to break through the backside. You're going to push Meteor out. You know that oftentimes it's going to be the solo hold when it comes to Meteor. Barring any illogical decisions, Texture looking for a pick, and Gen.G finds the kill.
It's default, but Qeon has to receive all of this. He's got the paranoia, but not quite the opportunity to send it out yet. First shot goes through, he takes down a couple of players. Paranoia now out, and RQ's in a world of hurt. It's a firing range for Lakia as both players from RQ fall down, and Gen.G. Yeah, make no mistake, this is mind games and confidence at play as well. Look at how Gen.G's controlling this. The snakebite falls right at the feet of Gen.G as he tries to dash on through. They're not able to do so.
Now it's just going to be Elmi getting taken down at long range, and Guardian amongst that purchase. They should be able to close things out. Texture, he will drop the Sheriff, but already damage done to Xfero, so not much of a loss. No plant given either. Gen.G
find information on some of these, but they're peeking out, and Qeon just shuts down Xfero.
You know at the very least there isn't an operator on the C site, at least not just yet. That arrow's going to get eliminated right away. Gen.G in trouble. There's no backup for him. Monyet comes out just in time, surviving just a bit longer. Gen.G will open up the site for the rest of the team, but now it's down to a 3v3. Monyet so low, but at the same time, it's an operator for the retake. So they go for the flood. Estrella takes down Qeon, who doesn't quite get the spray down onto Lakia. He's looking to be that wild card. He needs to try to get this kill. Do they check it? He knows he's here. He hears the gun swap, and that should be the round, but Texture gonna be calm about it. Gets the first kill. The recon's coming down, but he should. Oh, it's going to be the shock dart. And Texture, he's going to get the half done. Elmi, he needs to get the kill. He cannot. Panics at the further wide swing from Texture. Through 2 extra rounds now to try to equalize the econ.
Now the half shield, but now they're facing up against Texture's operators.
But you're not going to be able to afford him for the lurk either, so they're just going to turn up the tempo. They're hoping that it's going to be a rotation out from the operator, and they would be correct on this read, but they don't quite have control of the site yet. Gen.G, they've already filled up the link, and they are here to flood right back in. You know that they're trapped because of the angles that Munchkin and Texture are holding together. A clean 3K from Texture.
It does not feel good whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, Lakia actually had a great move there. Oh, it's just going to be so much util. The snakebite and the toxic screen. There's no way you're not decayed from that one. There's really not a great option except maybe, I guess, Texture. Munchkin going to be picking one up. And it's going to be Meteor who picks it up, getting 1 point closer.
RQ really needs to find a way to turn things around, but starting things off already. Munchkin pushes up on the offensive, takes down the first kill, Qeon onto the next, and as they continue to pitch even further, this firing squad pushes up front, and they eliminate RQ in total.
This is such a good play at the start of the round.
They do have a lot of ultimates, so Rolling Thunder at the ready. They start things off with Gen.G dashing in. He misses the blades. No! Qeon's on the corner. He's just tucked away, waiting for them to peek out. There's the first shot. Estrella makes it a trade. Meteor just tucked away perfectly while Lakia sends out the guiding light. But look at this. RRQ managed to fire back.
Yeah, so the Rolling Thunder still gives them the space that they needed. It got real dicey, but you can't ever count Texture out in these situations. 1v3 operator and Bladestorm online. Cam spots him. He's waiting for the peak, but Xfero is just a step faster. It's full B-send for the time being. Spike not yet delivered, though. They're going to wait to see if they could clear it out, and Texture finds the kill onto Xfero. So now RRQ, you're panicking. You have to move forward again. This is where they thrive, the chaos, and Monyet is going to be above. Once again, it's just Texture left. You've already eliminated everyone else coming in from the A side. You know Texture was on the C side of the map. RRQ should get another plant. Yeah, I mean, this is a hard read. Relying on Texture's operator. There is the recon. It does get destroyed, so no scan. Snakebite delaying them. Paranoia as well, and then the lockdown. The Hunter's Fury will be used to destroy it, but Munchkin's already here, just absolutely holding the choke point. They actually get choked up by their own Hunter's Fury as well. It's a firing squad, and I don't think there's a way out of it. Only 8 seconds left, and Xfero does not find an opening. Only 1 kill to his name. And Gen.G will shut down what looked RQ. Are they going to take the risk again, or will they play it safe? There it is. There's a flash, but there's the anti. He doesn't land the shot. That was a close one. He's already on the site. They have no idea. Monyet finally spots him, so there is the trade, but Qeon now trying to fill it again. Gen.G, they might be coming in 1 by 1, but Qeon says 1 is all we need as he gets a triple kill on the site. But it's going to be a straight answering right back as well. Hidden in sewers. They just haven't quite cleared him just yet. They all get spotted around the smoke. Texture, he wants to get bailed out. They have a read on his position. He's trying his darndest to stay alive, but there's just too many people. But the site, whose side is it on? RQ, they're flooding it. They're coming out of the smoke. That's on both sides, but now it's down to a 3v1. Meteor creeping up. It's a double stack. He finds the 1v1 down to 22 HP. Gets a reaction. And now they're ready for it, and they're not going to give him the angle this time. A little low on the side of Gen.G as well. The Guardian trying to answer back, but the Odin just fires too fast. Here on the A side.
Gen.G right around the corner. He goes in for the crouch peek. That's Qeon down.
And go towards the extremities, so they will take the risk of entering onto B site. One gone through, but Gen.G not quite spotted. High above the right click to finish off Texture. Counting on Gen.G to play the map a bit, and oh man! The first shots are good for Monyet and Gen.G. Now trying to get ready for a high-low setup. Instant spot, but Qeon sneaks in a kill. And that's going to be the Q for Texture, but Elmimore is waiting. RRQ, their early rotation is paying off. Monyet on for a 3K in the pistol. And Elmimore is waiting to receive, and there's the kill. Double kills for 2 members of RRQ. Of the hidden members, RRQ's aware of it. He sees 2, Gen.G, and he's going to dash out. Not going to give that opportunity.
Trying to creep through, though.
There's the fault line.
Just spotted out by the fault line. Great shot from Xfero just to take it down onto the soul breach that is Estrella. Aftershock tries to put them off, though. However, the plant will go through as Qeon tries to stick it. And now a great shot from Estrella as he finds the next one. Monyet going through now. Just a great round from RRQ, keeping things flawless. Now that the real rounds have begun, though, flashes come out. They're trying to peek on over. A jump peek takes down Monyet. Trying to stay in the pocket.
Yeah, and they're ready for the lurk as well. Gen.G's watching for it in mid. Meanwhile, Texture trying to keep through, but it's going to be the fault line to just delay, and Elmimore gets a cheeky kill with the shock dart. It's going to be a crack in the cyber cage, but RRQ cannot find the right angles. Texture is surviving.
Gen.G's tucked away inside of B cubby. Got a little bit of cover as well, but then the push comes through. Paranoia out, and Estrella unfortunately gets pinched. Gen.G.
Still so much time wasted from RRQ. They'll go for the dash in. Was he spotted? No, not again. The other side. A triple kill for Texture. Mind games and the aim. He's got it all. Trying to get back to the top of the world once again, reminding everyone of how he was able to dominate at Shanghai.
Monyet taking down Texture, but now they have to really put their foot down on the ground. Elmimore manages to go in for the double kill.
He's ready for a flash just to buy time, just so we can have the setup up. And Emmy once again a step ahead. The drop from Xfero, saving graces. Gen.G has to win the fight. He does in sewers, and now they spot Qeon, but the Hunter's Fury used. He knows that he has a timing right now to reset. Shrouded Sep forces him to check the smoke. He knows Gen.G's gone into it. They're trying to draw him out. There's the recon. They know he's still here. And the double, Qeon finds it, but the immediate trade from Elmimore. You got kill trips, 2 of them, but Monyet's dead, so the first trip's gone. Texture's gone over it as well, and he spots the second one. The setup destroyed. Xfero spotted. He's all alone. He can't find the kill.
Staring down that tunnel that is saying its map point. The trade comes through. Elmimore manages to find the first, maybe a second, but Lakia just fires right back. It's down to the 1-on-2. Estrella has to do it all.
Yeah, sold its half, and they're going to double peek right on the 4-second mark. They're jiggled to check as well. He does get the half, so there's one more opportunity, but they swing out in perfection.
Hope that one silver lining that they might have is that they are close to their ultimates. If Estrella can pick up the Rolling Thunder, but Texture just shuts it right down. Elmimore couldn't find a single thing. Now the blade's pulled out. Gen.G shut down, out in the cold. Estrella trying to stay tucked away. Aftershock's out, just to block things off. 4 rounds left in the magazine. Peeks out, but Texture just shuts everything down, on for the quad, and maybe even the ace.
Can he finally get it? Looking to get that 1-0 lead, but now the real victory would be, no, it's going to be Meteor shutting down the ace. All the way up to the entrance of the site, right up to the spike position. They spot him, they push him out of showers, and that's going to be the poison cloud dropping. Gen.G's ready for it. A quiet pitch in from RRQ. Lamb still being held, backside still being held by Gen.G, and they push right back out. Gen.G's not taking this quietly, and Monyet cannot find all the kills as Texture gets 3 for himself. Right now, as it is just going to be an eco, it's just a fast hit with the shorty, the double blast back, and it's the judge to meet him. Long range, sure, the barrier mesh just to hold him off, but the judge still, I mean, this distance is still deadly. You're not going to find much of it, the cam, and they just want to flood him. They just want 1 kill, and they'll get it. Okay, Xfero gets 2.
Counting down the timer, sends it at the right time. Munchkin with a snakebite completely delays everything too, and there is a welcome party on the A site if the rest of RRQ doesn't push through. Monyet unfortunately falls to that judge for the time being, but Gen.G with a double clears and opens everything up for the rest of his team.
It is doable, but time is not on their side. We're about past the halfway mark. It's an instant jump in. The flood is good. Triple kill for Gen.G, but he goes down. Xfero clears up Qeon, and while Meteor is doing damage, RRQ, they can just play the timer to try to win out the round, and Meteor not able to stop in time on that wide swing. They're just banking on the fact that it should be another weak hold here with the buys from Gen.G, and they will be correct. Spots the sky, should have spotted the Viper as well at range, but Munchkin just gonna get the spam through the toxic screen. They need to be able to clear this site fast. Gen.G, he's trying his darndest, but Locky has called for backup. They've already arrived. They're ready to break any sort of setup here, as we do see the blinds coming in, and there's the showstopper. The paint shells get a kill, but Xfero somehow survives. 85 HP, 1v2, but it's just too much. Spike wasn't planted either. But going back is, okay, well, Munchkin, he's gonna get the spray. Sure, it has some distance, but you have to be on that side. You have to be on the lane as Texture finds a kill onto Gen.G.
Qeon on this judge. Information gathered now perfectly. The firepower that it provides, not quite able to find the shots. RRQ will be able to stick the plant.
Oh my gosh, Estrella, 1 HP. Thought he was going to survive that mostly. The Shrouded step to try to avoid him, but they're still going to spot him. Munchkin comes in for the extra cover. Orbital strike as well. The site absolutely cleared out. Monyet will do his best to get kills. Put the spike and plant it inside, and they can't find the targets. Gen.G all over this B site once again, because they need to go for a full util dump. They need to try to draw out the delaying utility, but Munchkin's holding an off angle. Not able to draw these out fast enough. Their rotation is just much slower right now. The Gen.Gs, they're still trying to creep in, but Meteor's already holding in the smoke. So is Qeon. It's a triple hold on the site, and they immediately push out. It's a play for time here from Gen.G. And RRQ, they don't have an answer for it. They try for a fake, but there's going to be the ultimate, and they're just spraying down to deny the plant. And you have Munchkin outside of the smoke as well. Sure, you have the barrier mesh, but you don't actually have control of the site like you think you do. The Paranoia is not going to get the full kill. There's a flash. Gen.G buying enough time. Monyet the showstopper to make sure, and Xfero watching the flank. And he sends it as well, blindly. RRQ finally getting a round that they wanted in the fashion that they planned for with this composition. See if they can end it cleanly for a flawless. They're on board for it, Qeon.
Qeon with the sky smoke. Kind of alerted RRQ to maybe thinking. Oh, there it is. Monyet peeking out.
To try to slow things down, GravNet to just jump onto Lamps. The pit is gonna go up, and Monyet can't land the shots. Meteor just traces him as he comes through. Meteor popping out as well, on for the ace. I mean, Elmimore, your best bet right now is just to try to save here. He's gonna deny it. No, he's trapped. It's a pinch. The timing should be good, and Qeon, the jumping judge.
Site, but no, Meteor just manages to anchor everything down. Now the Annihilation in play pulls Qeon out.
Yeah, but there's cover here from Gen.G, but they overcommit to it. Once again on the back foot. Once again playing catch up. Munchkin, he's been crouched. He's going to try to pretend that he's not there, not making the audio cue of trying to pull the pin out. And Texture still holding there from backside, but RRQ, they find their targets. Quick trades onto Munchkin and Texture. Barrier mesh already down. They haven't quite cleared showers yet. They don't check for it at all.
With the Cyber Cage out though, Qeon plays right around the edges, managing to take down Gen.G. Elmimore sprays through, gets a couple of his own. A Meteor answers right back. Elmimore still playing around the corners.
It's going to be a stack. Xfero's in for a rude surprise. It's too many. He oh my goodness, he double guesses it whether he wants to activate the cam or not. They know that that's the call. It's too many people. Munchkin getting chased down. He gets chased down. It's a quick reaction from RRQ. They're trying to hold on.
Buying time as much as possible. Now watching the angles. As soon as Gen.G peeks out, there are a couple of shots fired through, but what is this? The paint shells is broken down the front lines. Gen.G knows he has to fight for this now. Pushes out with the flash, able to take down the first. Now watching from the off angles, you got Monyet walking down the perfect lineup. It's a bit of a double spray, and RRQ finds their 5th win.
RRQ's here to punish for it. The GravNet's coming down, the showstopper, Texture, you're gonna be trapped. He somehow dodges it, but he can't get out. He's trapped around the GravNet. No exit out of that one.
Especially if they have the timing right now to go in for a bit of a TP play, but the orbital strike comes up just as fast. Meteor
to shut everything down. Monyet goes down, instant spam, but that's enough time for Qeon to fill the back of the site. He sees the Shrouded step. He's waiting for the next jump in. There's a flash coming in. Estrella barely jiggles out in time. Site's still in control for RRQ. Gen.G.
A little bit of dark cover though. Oh, but Munchkin just walks out a little bit too darn early. Meteor now, this one single line of sight. Smoked off by Estrella, but what is this? The collateral onto two! It's a sudden one-on-one. Xfero, a bit of a death match, and he manages to sidestep as Meteor steps up onto the top.
It's going to be tough to try to go for early rotates as RRQ. You have to push out and get fights. It's not easy to do that on the pistol, but if Gen.G wins the first contact, makes things a little simpler. Monyet peeking off of it. And the audio send the high guiding light just to get in and find the opening. There's one kill, but it's not going to be enough. Creeping all the way through. Snakebite keeping RRQ at bay. And RRQ, they can't stay alive. Elmimore completely trapped in the smoke. Gen.G fishes him out. Xfero's here for the trade. Backside still in control for RRQ. They're going in through close quarters. It's a double setup. Meteor. What a snapshot onto Gen.G. No space off of that paranoia. Qeon trying to make a curveball play, but he gets shut down at long range. Meteor utilizing that vandal. He turns around. It's a triple. The reload not in his favor, but Monyet doesn't have much to work with. Just the classic. He finds one. There's a Spectre for Munchkin. This is a round over. Gen.G, the thrifty to shut down the anti-eco. RRQ needs to hold on to Showers. They've made their commitment, which is, I would say, the right call to hold on to this angle, but they have to clear Meteor out. If they can't do that, Hook's going to be the round broken. Meteor gets the kill. Monyet holds him off for the time being, but it's still going to be angle advantage for Gen.G as they now hold both entries into the site, and they just barrel through trying to chase.
30 seconds
Bit of
left.
an overheat. Suspecting perhaps the far alert coming in. He finds one, he lands that shot, but can't connect to more. Qeon, another snap headshot. And Estrella's gonna get off the half, but Qeon! RRQ, you chose this comp, you have to commit to it. And now they are, they're trying to just get the fights they want, but Gen.G's ready for it. The weapon advantage too much. Xfero, sure, you got a stinger, but Elmimore not able to catch the tail either, and it's just going to be down to Monyet as we get a pulsar flawless for Gen.G.
Okay, they don't have all that much information.
It's just a kill trip that they're relying on. Then the cam as well. Here comes the paint shells. Xfero, you got to get out of there. He's not going to be able to. The call comes in too late. Dimensional drift, but the Seekers come out. Time bomb. Once again, Estrella spams through. He finds a gap. Now's the opening for Gen.G to try to get information. He's scouting out, but Texture, he's dancing. He's dancing as much as he can, trying to buy time. Estrella going around on the flank. Monyet finds a kill as well, and that's going to the timing to pinch in. Lamb's control now in their favor. Still putting pressure here on Hookah as well. Meteor wins that. And he tags Xfero as well. He knows that it's just a three-man hit over on the A side. He'll keep the Cypher tied up. Xfero finally clears it.
Bot. Open up this hellfire. Suddenly it goes through just to clear on the backside. The rest of Gen.G trying to peek out from these smokes, but RRQ is everything trained and covered. But what is this? All the way from Showers. Munchkin, a bit of a double kill.
That entire play, the linchpin was going to be Munchkin, and Qeon will be the one to wrap it up. And he sees him, both of them getting information. Estrella has to win that fight. He does. Hard information. The Annihilation trying to chase through. Estrella, Gen.G, can they pull it out again? The Rabbit, no, Estrella shuts it down, and Qeon not going to be able to do much. It's Gen.G information just to be able to push out on other parts of the map. They're trying to pinch onto Lakia, but it's two people here. They already taken him down. They spotted Qeon as well.
Slowly doubling back into where Showers. Gen.G going in for the pinch play against Munchkin now. And a bit of a trade happens on the other side of the map.
Paranoia as well to buy further time for the backup. Now two, now three members, but down back to two as Estrella tries to even things out. Meteor all alone, only 30 HP. Just one more round needed, but RRQ says we're not done just yet. Now a whole entire setup to try to buy time for the operator. The paint shells, and he's trying to peek out of it. They're not going to suspect him, but the paint shells gets the kill. The showstopper not finding it. Texture can't quite find the targets he needs, but at the end of the day, Gen.G is here, holding the angle, gets the spams, finds the headshots through the smoke. Munchkin creating a crash. Sensor, it gets broken. The pit now. The stun there, buying time, and Xfero does not miss the opportunity. In lamps, and it's a stack towards B. It's the weak side, but Elmimore finds that there's no util follow-up, but Estrella gets taken down. No smokes on the side of RRQ. They're in the site, but no one showing their face. Meteor drawing aggro. Xfero takes Munchkin down, but still nobody spotted. The orbital strike finally drawn out, but two members taken down, and Xfero all alone to try to keep RRQ alive. But he's not going to find the ticks. Ending the season of RRQ. Gen.G will win 2-0.